Okay. Hello, Rian. Okay, it's working. Okay, I think it's working. Let me just double check. My sound, I need to turn the game sound down a little bit. And yeah, we're good to go. Awesome. Hey, Feeks. Ooh, guys, I'm so excited for the DLC. Oh my goodness. Okay, Dry Arabia. Let's just see. Where's my head at? I think we're still at Ilalu. Ek hoop julle het some brille onthou en so it's gonna rain a lot of peak, guys. I'm really trying. But it might not be wet, it might just be very hard. So, sport here, are we just getting all the greetings? Hello, Frost Legend. Frost Legend, when are we doing our next coaching? I'm waiting for the DLC, boys. I am emotionally and physically just prepping. So damn ready for this. Oh my god. The fact that we are getting this thing so soon, I'm just like... I'm waiting to see if we get to play it a little bit earlier. But we usually do. So, I think if you pre-order, you get a few extra days. So, we'll see, we'll see. I am really, really hyped. I think most of us in the Age of Empires universe is gonna explode when we get to play that a little bit. At Gamescom, when we tried out the new Civs, I was completely blown away. So, hopefully, that positivity reigns all the way through. I'm just excited to see what they're gonna do with Pro Scouts. Ooh, because Pro Scouts? Maybe we Pro Scout today to be to play in honor of Pro Scouting. Okay. Cool. I'm gonna go get an extra one of those. We see that he is being a greedy goose. With 3 of those on stone. That's perfectly fine for me. 1 on gold. We standard build. Okay. 1 more serving of that. Okay. And luckily, we don't need to be back on time because we already got ourselves enough resources to just go ham. I'm gonna get the extra house here instead of getting the usual, whatchamacallit. It's 2K rated. Are we serious? No! 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 How does this happen? Oh my god! Downfall! What the hell, man? No! Oh, damn, guys. The warm-up game doesn't feel very warm-up to me. God damn. Good see. New matchmaking system. Love it! Love it! It's so good. Love the new matchmaking system. I know the pro players... Oh, I know the pro players are happy that they can actually get games. But, man... Oh. Everyone here. I am cooked. I'm absolutely cooked. Do we just say this is the warm-up? And quickly go for the next round. I think we might. Oh, God, I don't want to waste my time. I also don't want to be a whiny little bitch. Oh no. 2K rating is like top 50, right? Yeah, it's top 50. Just a concave warm up. I think we'll go next one. We'll go next. We just make sure that the Conk 3s learn about leaving the games. So the Conk 3s learn about leaving the games initially when they get a match after 3 minutes. That is my... I am rebelling against this new ranked system. I'm rebelling against it. I am not in favor of this. You know what this is gonna cause? And I'm gonna ruin the Conk 3's days with this. You're gonna be in queue for 3.5 minutes. You're gonna match against the diamond player. And you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna make you spend all your time in the early game to click all your buttons and then leave. Have fun. Have fun with your happy new ranked matchmaking system. Oh, new one. Let's see if we get another Conk 3. But luckily we don't lose a lot of points against these guys. Okay. Ooh. I'm really happy. I'm really happy that they added this matchmaking system for people. Surely only Conk 6. Maybe. Maybe. So, I'm really glad they added a little bit of a fix for the matchmaking. But I don't think the fix was for Conk 3s to get Diamond 2s. I think the fix was supposed to be that if you are a top player, you get matched with somebody queuing up. Because there would be some... Give me 1 second, my brain doesn't multitask. Oof. Okay, there would be a lot more games between, like, I don't know, top 100 and Beastie, for example. But I think because Beastie is... I'm using him as an example because he's the #1 I don't get ranked games person. Okay, nutritionist, let's see. Conk 1, love that. Love that. Okay, this we can work with. This we can work with. But we need to go see if he is gonna go for... I think he might be going for a barracks rush because they do that pretty early on. Okay. Just check him out. Okay. Let's just run around, see where the barracks is. The rest of you guys on food. Okay. Put him on the right side. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna get one of these guys to move out here so that the boys have something to snack on. And these bad boys making a nice little big turn. There. Oh, everyone here, Sheep, go to the right under. Pareketa. Perfect. Okay, cool. And this should be good. Let me just see. There's 14 wood left. We go in the net. Are you getting PTR on Tuesday? I hope so. Most likely, I assume. Usually we do. So, yes. I would actually like to do something a little bit spicier than usual. There we go. Okay, let's go. Perfect. And now we're just aging up. Okay, boys, let's get a little wheelbarrow here as well. He doesn't see this. Gonna protect both sides. Okay, boys, let's deliver. Help, 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 help. Go see what he's cooking. Just be careful. And I see on YouTube there, it's fine. YouTube chat's usually quiet, Grisha. Most of us are over here on Twitch. Most of us live over here on Twitch. Bam, we're getting wheelbarrow quick. And usually you don't want to be investing that much into wheelbarrow early on, but it is what it is. All of you boys right over here, the rest of us will be on wood there. Perfect. And slowly but surely, we shall be making some expansion boys over here. You, give me a house like this, very nice. Okay, kings are coming on in. He's getting a little bit of stone. Interesting. So with kings, it's a great choice, right? But is it a great choice against a civilization that really just flourishes off of you being, or you committing a little bit incorrectly here? Okay, let's switch to getting a few of the boys. Okay, got wheelbarrow, we're getting this now. I could potentially just go for the cows instead. Okay. Most of us are on wood, we're gonna need this. And you, just make me my cows straight here. Alright, let's go and attack the king. Alright, boys. Gonna get one of these guys here. Probably don't need to build another house at first. Let's get ourselves a nice little cow thingy. There. Holy shit. Oh, we're getting a few hobble laws as well. Let's go and attack together. Let's see, Hobbellaws run quite fast, but let's go and expand ourselves a different direction. Let's see, where does this thing reach? Everywhere. Perfect. Back. Yeah, I think we need to instead get a few of these guys. We are just gonna keep doing that. Deliver. Okay. Scouts, let's go and attack. Keep making units. Okay, I think with this one we might need to... Oof. Okay. Got a few archers, now we just need more food. I'm gonna go put them over here. Okay. Woo. And we need to get the upgrade building thing. There we go. A few more cows. Oh shit, boys. Ooh. Let me just double check this one. Keep pushing him back. Whew. Okay. This is good. Okay. Ooh. We need to make so many more units. I'll get some sofas again. What am I playing against? Lancaster. So Lancaster with manners, which, I mean, my economy is literally made to deal with that. We can get these, rest of your boys. We just need to get food. Keep making more cows. Okay. Okay, I can get a little deer upgrade. I'm gonna get a house or two, just to make sure we don't run out of firepower. A few more archers. Get a Safari or two. And need to make sure that these guys don't die to something right after. The thing is, he's most likely gonna stop pushing over on this side. Okay. Woo. This feels very Whamenqt-esque. Okay. Okay. Woo. Boys, right over here. Let's go get a... I am completely overwhelmed with this. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh god. Holy shit. I think you booked me. I think you officially booked me. Barracks. Oh my god. We have cows. We now have a guy who's aging up next. Ooh. I think this is gonna work. Maybe. Okay. Whew. I feel like he wanted to age up at some point there, but that probably put a spanner in the works. Okay, let's go see. We have all the cows we need, and maybe a little bit more here, boys. Now, I might be in a little bit of danger if I do it this way, but it's okay. It feels like this is probably going to be my only chance to catch up. So, thank you very much for the raid. I appreciate it very, very much. I just am in the middle of a big fight, and usually these things don't occur to me fast enough, and everything just kind of falls apart. There we go. Perfect. Now I can outlast. Okay. You boys, let's go. It's just me. My voice is a little quieter. I actually need to fix that. I'll fix that after this. It is something we noticed. Actually, I can fix it right now. Hold on. I know what to fix, y'all. Input device. Ooh, oh, never mind. I cannot fix it. It's not in my auto settings. I'll do it after. Okay, boys, let's go back to work. You brothers, right over here. Now, with the amount of resources we have and the food that's going to keep on coming, I think we should be perfectly okay. I just double check that I get the rest of my farms up and running. Okay. And finally, more sofas. Because sofas are just the way of life here. We are going to make a ton of furniture. We're going to ensure that everything is overwhelmed. And that is going to be the destruction today. Okay. All these javelin throwers, we're just taking care of all the yeomans. And I love this. The fact that he hasn't checked on the rest of the map where it could be. That's how you know you're dealing with a low conk. We're all the same. Okay. Let's go get our double TC production back on wood. Perfect. And now we can just expand. Expand and push. Let's go. Oh, go back. And more farms. Can't believe we're staying this in feudal this long. It does feel like you have to move away from it eventually, but luckily we've got the time. Perfect. Okay, now what I'm going to be doing is I'll just take my sofas, my pieces of furniture, and go and raid. So, let's go here. So, those are going to be number one. The rest of them rallied onto this side. I think Gigi Dog is trapped outside because she's currently barking, and she's not much of a bark dog. So, give me 1 second. So, Gigi Dog doesn't bark much. So if she does, I know there's something wrong, but I think the groceries just arrived. Ooh, that's a lot of units. Whew, I can see the production is going to be so important. He's not aging up yet. Perfect. Getting in more of these, you boys. Let's go. Perfect. Okay. Next one, let's go for the manners. Boys. Woo. Okay. And as we can see now, this is gonna skyrocket for me. Finally, the Hobblars are arriving as well. And they are going to be annoying to handle, but at the same time, we have control of this side of the map pretty well. Okay, let's go, boys. Let's go around. He's got the manners, but the manners don't matter. Not when you've got the resources like this. Okay. Alright, I need to make sure I get enough. Buy an age up? No, not yet. Okay, maybe. Let's do it. Okay, I could just cancel these guys and get my age up anyway. You boys, let's go into the farms. You guys, right over here. And these guys, we're going to go straight for the face. The rest of them, just rally, make more units. It's going to be so important. Yeah, let them chase them around. You. Wave number 2, and you guys, wave number 3. So the most important part now is just... Ooh, he's going for the King's College as well. That's interesting. Okay. I feel like I might need to speed up a little bit on the upgrades for myself. Okay. Let's go get donzos. Let's get sofas. Imported armor as well. You guys, I think one of you. Perfect. Woo. And now, let's see. Possibly get my archers, multi javelin throwers, all the upgrades, and I'm gonna get my scouts too. Just want to make sure that we have more than enough of everything. Okay. Let's go sofas. Let's do that again. Get more sofas. Okay, and we should potentially also get relics. Can't just sit in my base and not do that. You guys keep raiding. That's it, I'm back, boys. Yeah, I want this army to try and follow that side, the rest of you guys. Let's rally the scouts and stuff over there. Get a few more archers. Woo. This feels like a lot of... Okay, he's got a lot of spears. I think what I'm gonna be doing to deal with that is actually just use the right type of units. I'm gonna get spears myself because we saw the amount of hobilars he has. My horses are gonna be the ones raiding non-stop. You guys. Ooh, hobilars now going that way. Perfect. Now he's getting stuff to deal with the armored version of my units, so we're quickly gonna handle this with more dancers. Okay, pick it up. Okay, go. We need to go kill this thing. We know exactly where it is. Okay. Okay, let's go get ourselves some of these. Woo. And finally, I'm gonna get myself some spring notes. Leave you guys in the back. Boys. This might be a little tough soon. We'll get ourselves that upgrade and the rest of you. Let's just go for stone. Constantly. And I'm almost max pop, which means that going for Imperial doesn't make this a bad idea. Let's get another bit of these guys. Okay. Board of the Huntress. Honestly, I would like it on the other side, but it is what it is. Archers. And I don't think he's on a second TC, but I do know the song that Beastie made, and 10 farms is more than all that he needs, but it might have been before the nerfs. Rest of us keeping spears. Need to make sure we have the resources for a keep as well, because I want to move out onto the map. And the problem is, with me doing this now, I might actually be in a little bit of danger, because this could be the signal for him to attack. Okay. The next one. Oof. Okay, boys, we are gonna quickly just make this a reality for ourselves. Ooh, and I need to make units. I need to make a ton of fucking units. Holy shit. I am not producing enough units anymore. Okay. More sofas, please. Oh god, now I don't have any more. Oh, god. It's okay, I have so many extra villages, it's alright. Perfect. You boys, finally, I think we're making some progress. Let's double check that I have all my upgrades, you boys. Yeah, second TC as well. Ooh, this was a lot of stuff happening. And now I'm H4, he isn't, he's stuck in feudal, I think. I need to make sure that we get more production buildings here at the front. Let's get some bombards. And you boys, did we? No, we did not. I may have unoptimized my pit mines, but we'll rearrange that pretty soon. Okay. There we go. Okay, okay, this is good. There we go. Very, very nice. Plus one range defense. Get a few more spearmen as well, Musafadis between them too, and scouts if we need it. You guys. Perfect. More units, and most likely a little way of finally pushing through. Okay, here, and need to make sure that everything here is good. Keep them entertained. Okay. Scouts upgraded. You boys. Let's see, 128 eco is more than enough. I don't need to think about those anymore. And let's get more production buildings so that we don't reinforce all the way to the back. Okay, this is fine. Nice. Okay. He's getting his army ready. I need to do more damage. Yeah. Let's double check if I have all these upgrades. I probably should get the special ones as well. What are those? Just spinning. Okay. Alright, boys. Getting more of these. Can't believe with this long in a game. That's how you know it matters. Okay. I need sprinkles. Okay. I don't think we need any of those. We just keep getting so fast and we're good to go. Boys. Let me just see if I can potentially get more upgrades for these guys. Trebuchets, rams. I'm looking at those the upgrades in a second as well. Holy shit. It worked, finally. We can beat Lancaster. Ooh. Was not able to stay behind all. Yeah, I think that the split of the attention was important. But him going for that second TC really put a little spanner in the works. Lancaster really takes a while to die, though. My goodness. Yeah, the raids were excellent, but... Oh, I forget that this is Malians. Conqueror when? 2 games. 2 games. It's almost like she has a map pack. Yeah, if I have the key pack, you just keep keeping, and then eventually you keep seeing. It's very nice. It's very, very nice. Okay. Let's see. Altai. Malians, though. It is what it is. Another Rotocog one? Yeah. Give me 1 second. I need to quickly fix my input settings, guys. I might get a little louder. I think. Oh, never mind. Apparently, I don't know what I'm doing at all. Come on. Sound. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I see what I did wrong. Let me know. Is this too loud? Oh, well, it's going to be too loud for all of you. So I'm going to whisper until you guys can adjust your volume. Whoa. There was a setting missing. There was a setting missing. Louder, please. Okay. I'll turn it down a little bit. Let's put it down here. Okay. Ooh, I'm sorry, I flashbanged all your ears. But is it okay now? Compared to the game sound. Ooh. What are we playing against, Delhi? Did I flashbang your ears? Way better than before? Perfect. That's exactly. If it needs to go up a little bit more, let me know. I know what setting to adjust. I don't actually know how I messed up the setting. But I think it might be because of a dial on the headset. You made the cat jump. Nice feeling. Oh, I'm sorry. Rest in pieces, cat. Okay. So, it's fixed, or... Yeah, come on, Twitch chat. You need to guide me here. Okay, you see his scout is going around back that way. Oof, fucking flies. Okay. There's one fly in my room, and this guy, he's been here every single time I come home, because I was not home for a few days. And this fly, every time I dropped back in, the fly would find me. It's like, hey, actually, remember me? Unfortunately, yes. Okay. Sound-wise, what are we doing? Are we okay? How's the game sound compared to the usual one? Are we good? Do we need to adjust it a little bit more? Or are we good to go? I think what we're going to be doing with this is... I'm going to go for sofas a little bit earlier than we usually would. Okay. Perfect. And just want to see game sound. Let's put you back up a bit. There we go. Okay, now all the sound should be perfectly connected. Interesting. I thought he went the other way. Oh, he bamboozled me. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Let's go get ourselves our Mansa quarry. What are you worrying about? Okay, boys, deliver. Perfect. And we'll just put these guys over here, or the food guys, the moment we have enough wood for this. Come on, come. Going so far is death against guys. Okay, yeah. So first we're gonna go scouts, but so far are gonna be in the mix for the raiding. That's what I meant to specify in all of this. Okay. Let's go get the rest of them. Next guy is gonna be on the next tree. What's going to be so important is just ensuring that I can raid his food sources if he starts to run around and get a little bit comfortable on the map. So, voice is too low? Now? Really? I feel like there might be a... Are you sure, Chief? Okay. Okay, boys, let's go. Okay, perfect. So now the fun begins. A little bit more over here. We are gonna start making... Oh, actually, no. I got him! Okay, I got him. Ooh. It is... Oh, it's too low? Okay, give me 1 second. I fix. Okay, there we go. Now it should be fine. The game sound should be down a little bit now. Okay, everyone over here. Perfect. Chief, deliver. Okay. Ooh, that was disgusting. You sneaky motherfucker. Okay, and... Give me my scout, let's go. Next one over here. Go. One more slap. Okay. Oh, not sofa yet. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Ooh. You boys. Okay. Let me get this thing back. All right, boys. More scouts. Let me see what the situation is with all the food. Right over here. Not so fast. Okay. Woo. Alrighty, boys. Perfect. Oh, there we go, there we go. Now I can sofa switch. Okay. Woo! That's fine. Not these, not those. Oh. Okay. Okay. Let's go here. And you guys, everyone over here, let's stop making sofas. Make sure we get our arches a little reinforced as well. Fine. Mm-hmm. Okay. Whew. Okay, I think I should have enough units to be able to handle this. Okay, there's a lot of archers here. Let's go keep getting these guys out and about. Got a lot of archers going there too. Which means I just need to keep making horses. When in Rome, right? Okay. Let's see what he's doing over here, you boys. all the way to the other side. Is he gonna be? Yeah, he's of course gonna be there. Okay. Ooh, hello boys. I think let's go do all of that. Ooh. Perfect. Just being a little bit spicy, I would say. Okay, boys. Okay, woo! There we go. When in Rome, right? I don't really know how to handle those guys. Okay. Oh shit, I thought we had more boys aging up here. Oh no. Let me just see. What do I actually need to kill these? Ooh, what do I need to kill that? Donzo plus 1 melee armor work? Okay. Let's switch over to stone quickly. Oof, I just need to make units as well. Just keep making units. Okay. Damn. That was fun. Okay, you. I'm gonna go get our poison arrow upgrades as well. Get a little bit more imported armor for sofas. Okay. Okay, how do I kill them? Musafati mixed with Donzos. Okay. Musafati mixed with Donzos. Will do. Okay, let's go push out. Okay, Musafatis and Donzos. I just need to keep reminding myself. And let's quickly get ourselves a few archer upgrades. I don't know, there's no more relics. There might be one here, but that's it. Okay. And Donzos, Musafatis. Perfect. Okay. I was really hoping I would run into some villagers here. I hear elephants. Okay, definitely a lot of Musafaris mixed in. Ooh. I think I'm maybe waiting a little bit too long here. Okay. Okay. Ooh. Do I just join Eminem? I don't feel like this is the strategy you want. You don't want to play Imperial against Delhi because of the elephants, right? I think we just attack. Ah. Oh yes, because their upgrades are going to take so long. It's fine. Okay. Holy shit. What rank was he? Oh, he was also Conk 1. Ilalu. Make units. Oh, thank you. Thank you. That's a great idea. Ooh. Okay. There's only a few days left before we get to the end of the season. I need one more win. One more. Let me just quickly charge my mouse. Thank you, mouse. I haven't charged my mouse in days, and it just gave me a warning. You are about to not have a mouse during the next game. I'm getting there. Galat, I'm getting... Oh, damn it. That was too quick. Okay. I think we might need to plug our keyboard back in. And I'll have to use a different charging cable for this mouse. Oof. Let's go put you in. Okay. So, now the mouse needs to prevail. Rocky River, one of the maps I struggle with the most. So, I'm thinking a little bit, if... What is the right way to go about this? If you're dealing with, the one civilization I don't know what to do against. Just saw poison archers with Donzas are best versus war elephants. Oh! I don't know. I would imagine that the war elephants can get kited a little bit. Just needed poison arrows a little bit earlier. Okay, let's go. Oh, fuck, man. Ah. Okay, so for those of you who don't know what just happened, I got ramen. And ramen! Oh. Ramen is my rank. What the hell? I thought ramen was Conk 3. Oh, I should have looked. Whoopsie. No, we're just 2 games away from Conqueror. Okay, I need to honestly veto. What is that thing called? Rocky River. It's like a mental block. But I should have played against ramen. God damn it. Whenever I see VS, I assume that they're good. Never give up, never surrender. Oh no, I crashed. I crashed against Katie. Oh, that's not so good. There we go. Japan. Love that. Any Civ, not KT. Thank you. Okay. So the fly I got earlier, I smacked him. I stunned him a little bit, but I didn't kill him. So currently, he's still taunting me. Or he was stunned for a little while, but now he's back. He's back and he's back harder. Flies. The menace of summertime. Okay. The gold is really, really far away. This might be a bit of a problem, especially against Japan. Now, Japan is currently a civ that loves to go for Dark Age shenanigans, but his scout is not coming directly towards my base, so I'm already feeling like he might not be that aggressive. So now we'll loop now. No, he's a slow fly boy. He still flies, unfortunately. We did not stun hard enough, boys. No, he's not on gold yet. This tells me there are some Dark Age shenanigans happening. Good, good. This is why we scout. On fly, sure. Okay. Oof, boys. I need them to do this so much faster. Okay, so with him going for the barracks, I know what I need to do. I just need to make units. I need to... I need to make sure I don't die. Okay. I think this one will be out of range, so let's just... Ooh, okay, perfect. I think let's build one more here. These boys, get them ready for the age up. So now that's a pretty big investment he's already made. And I could be okay. So now with that type of investment early on, I actually love this. This is really, really good for me usually. So let's quickly make a cow as well. Now, even though he can do this pretty easily, he could even attack these houses on the side. But one thing that I get to have access to is this bad boy. Okay. Okay, perfect. That's a very big investment from him. This, from me, also a pretty big investment, but it gives me access to 2 very key resources here, as we can see. And an easy wall off for the 3rd. So let's go see what his rank is. Diamond. I should have gotten a wheelbarrow here instead of making a cow. Boys. There we go. Perfect. Villager goes back to the base. Boys, let's go, let's go. Let's go see. 90 gold per minute, which means we need 2 more ticks. Yeah, there's the first one. Now we get wheelbarrow. I should have gotten wheelbarrow a bit earlier, but it's fine. It's all fine. Let's go. Come on, boys, just quickly deliver. There we go. Ooh, and now we can just live our best life. You boys, give me another cow. All right, and slowly but surely, we will now be making units. Yeah. Okay, chief. Perfect. Now we just keep doing this. And go see what he's cooking. Because behind all of this, he could just be going for a fast castle. And me being greedy like that would not help my case too much. Okay. Now, give me one of these. Let's go see what he's cooking. Actually? Mm-hmm. And we could go for his Imperial right here, right now. Mm-hmm. Let's quickly get this one. Bam. Now we just keep doing this. Okay, another scout, please. We can go pick up all the relics he wants. I think we might need to get that javelin upgrade pretty fast. Okay. Okay. Oh. Ooh. Okay. Perfect. Okay, more and more and more. Thank you. Moreunits.com. Okay, we are definitely gonna get to a point now where this is gonna be hard for him to handle. Oh god. That was a greedy goose move. I can't believe it. Oh no. Oh no. Traders? Yeah. Yeah, very much. Very much just a bunch of traders. Oh my goodness. Okay, boys, let's go deliver here. Okay. Let's go see if we can snack on a few of these vills. You boys, just come here. Just want to get myself ready for the next part of this game. That worked out. That worked out real good. Okay, let's keep pushing out. So far. Alright, more archers, more of these guys. Give me another sofa. Whew. Okay, sofas, let's go this side. Okay, back onto those boys. You, chief, go get me that cow. And I think we're finally ready to age up. Okay, I'm getting to the point, yeah? I'm getting to the point, yeah? Let's do it! Where I can actually age up between all of this. Let's not do that again. Okay, we just need to find more food. I need to get more sofas and more units. I am... Perfect. Oof. Ooh, that is a lot of units he's making with those. Okay. Okay. Perfect. Every single villager we kill here is a destruction. Oof. Can we get in? No. Okay. Okay. Woo. Okay, he's going for that last relic as well. It is what it is. Not going to be able to do anything about it just yet. Okay. That. Oof. You just go from behind. Oof. And I think very soon this might be a situation where I should invest in a siege workshop. There we go. Okay, he's making archers himself. So with archers comes lots of so far response. And comes +1 range defense. Ah, and he also went for a second TC after all those Vil kills. I mean, it makes sense. Smart move. Okay, Chief, you are gonna run to the back again. Do exactly the same. Let's get these guys instead.
Yamahulu sofa. Mbe borika jesani. Dani. Munyanta barala. Sofa be Yamahulu konodi. Kese babe naka. Ngawa. Era atulolo.
There we go.
Yamahulu sofa. Era alugo hombe.
Oof.
Kila tumalu. Munyanta kela. Sorda sor.
Okay.
Yamaboji. Yamarika Yamari Tejina Yamaruto. Alui Yamahulu beyen. Il a joggé. Sorda si fatigué.
Okay.
Yamahulu Dokika. Sofa be Yamahulu.
Allo Dasara.
Barawado. Beni Lola Inye.
Bam.
Yamahulu Dima. Sofa Kasoron Kaila Mara. Kese babe naka. Keso Filika.
Ooh.
Yamahulu Dima. Yamahulu Dima. Kasoron Kaila Mara. Sofa Alu Joki. Soda Sol.
Okay.
Soda Sol.
Let's switch over to a little bit more of a map control type of situation. Voice, right up here. That's a lot of units. Ooh. Not this one?
Asoka pare. Yamahulu ngawa. Yamahulu obekelale. Sofa me Yamahulu konodi. Yamahulu.
Ooh.
Ilame, Alusaga. Salasara Ilalu.
Baratuma.
Tasara kende.
Alu Tagama. Inyaka Satul.
Bara ibe ibe. Kabare kabara tontinke.
Alu pareta dibo. Munyanta barala. Ani katagama. Batingo launi kalo launi.
Wila swanu alu tagama.
Batingo pareta kulani. Alu pareta Yamahulu Dima.
Okay. Perfect. Oh my god. There's a whole bunch of them. Okay. Right on top. Ooh. Oof. Okay, perfect. Woo. Holy crap. What rank is he? Also diamond tier, okay. I want to see if I need to feel proud of myself or it's not that impressive. Okay. Perfect. You boys, let's secure this side completely. You onto the berries. And you boys, let's go straight into the farms again. Constant trading. Perfect. Oh my goodness, we did it. Whew. Perfect. One by one. Oof. Basically, I get to do my favorite thing in the world, and it's just constantly sending units in every direction. He has a third TC as well. Okay. Get one trebuchet. Okay. Few archers. I could potentially just age up as well. Oh, boys. Let's go. So all of these guys going this way. Feels a little bit risky because I... Yakino, thank you very much, milady. Appreciate it. Let's go and open this bad boy up, though. You boys? Attack. And now we're just gonna keep on making units. Ooh. Come on, Dunzos, right here. Get the archers in position. Take down anything that comes this way. Perfect. Okay, you boys. Let's go. Just double check there's nothing at the back here. You boys, pull back for a second. Ah, shit. Yeah, maybe that was not the best spot to go and age up. You boys, let's go here. Yeah, I don't know. I may have just suicided a significant portion of my army that I cannot get back so quickly. There we go. Here. Go right here. Holy shit, we're still alive at the back here, boys. Oh my god, it happened. It worked. We have so many units. You know, we just start pushing more, boys. Actually, go back for a second. Let's get our units upgraded. Oh my goodness. Disgusting. Disgusting. Loving the age up in the middle of the map with 7 vills. You know, that's how I do it. Throw the game. Why not make mass Sofa? Because I was mass aging up. But Sofa would have been the next transition. I already had the whole idea in my head of, okay, get the upgrades, get to defeating. Shit. Because I left earlier. God damn it. Okay. So close. So close. 2 pros do War Scout Flood. Not a bad idea. I feel like that was a pretty decent starvation situation for him. Or to be the one causing that starvation. Only 15 more points. Only, you say. Only? I just got notice that my friend is getting her vacation days approved. Poggers. I wanted to ask you guys, is there because I feel like Twitch chat is are we stopping after we get Conk 1? No. Then I'm gonna make some guides. So, yes, but. How do you find Malians into Castle Rush in general? Do you just play it until... I will 100% be... Wait. There my brain goes. My brain just went, oh. You will never, ever. I will stay in feudal. I will 100% stay in feudal no matter what. Like, I'm not castle rushing for anything. Did I see some of the King of the Rockies matches? Probably like 2 or 3, maybe, matches total. Beastie and I were watching 2 of the games, I think when Marine Lord and Wham were 2-2 yesterday. And we were looking at the meta, how it's changed, etc. And it was really interesting because we haven't watched the competitive... Oh, I haven't watched competitive play in a bit. So, yeah, except for, I guess the EGC ones count. And I say in a bit, but it's been a week, right? It feels like a bit. Oh, hold on. This is a tower rush. This is a tower rush, 100%. Yep. As suspected. The fact that his scout is all the way here, he's not on his gold. It is a... Wait. Is Nevermind... Let's go. Okay. Whenever you see the scout this aggressive, you know that there are shenanigans. There are always shenanigans. So we're not going to try and fight this. Marine Lord was so good. Yeah, no. Marine Lord, he's a little bit above everyone else at the moment, and I'm hoping to see that change, honestly. Just a little bit. I would love to see, like, Anatand rising back up. Because I felt like Anatand was, for a while, he was going to be the Marine Lord Slayer. But it just kind of didn't happen after. So I really want to see that from Marine Lord, or from Anatand. Anatand, or, you know, anyone to just give Marine Lord a go. I'd love to see a little bit of a rivalry. I think when looking at some of the... Give me 1 second, I just need to use my brain for this one. Okay. Mm-hmm. Fuck. I just realized both my golds are on the same side here. That's not good. Oh, shit. Okay. This is a little bit tough for me. Boys are done. Let's go over here. Oof. Let's get wheelbarrow. Fuck it. That's perfectly fine. Okay, let's go get our other sheep over here. That's fine if he gets the house. We do have a little bit of a safe gold here at the back. It's not safe, but, you know, it might do the job. I've got wheelbarrow up and running. actually.
Mu. Minto.
Katulolo.
Okay, the rest of us are going to be rallied onto food.
Kapare. Edaru.
Alrighty, boys. Now I'm going to get my double broad axe because I have more than enough here to actually do this properly. Okay.
Kapare barama. Kaloko kap.
Kapare para.
There we go. Barracks gonna finally get underway. Wheelbarrow is in.
Ila dwalu jan.
Ila jumanu.
Ibe munku.
Io. Erestita.
Oof. Let's get the rest of them over here.
Dansu. Militia. Kapare.
Wila matara wila dwalu. Beja. Sa. Iyo. Sogoma.
Perfect. We are just gonna keep producing. Get a little bit more on the wood.
Militia.
Kaila magasila. Iyo. Sog. Iyo. Ngafam. Iyo. Minebula.
Lanyanja.
Okay, we need to go see what he's doing behind this.
Inyano be mu. Mpare taka taka. Lanyanja.
Baro. Buluto kulungo. Nimelula.
Okay.
Ila juma taka.
Beja. Setarajela.
Mogo be pareta. Kasubo soto kilo. Suborila. Kala nyongo.
Okay, let's go. And now, I'm just gonna be doing this. You boys. Mm-hmm.
Kapare barama.
Kapare.
Baro. Betarasai. Iyo.
Okay, let's move out on the map.
Sota. Kala nyongo sina. Alui fo paraka. Ngabata.
Okay.
Ibe munku. Teke.
Kala nyongo.
Kimako.
Alui ya kilo kusila. Kala la lu pareta.
Betaka.
Ibe munki. Ilalu benari.
Would I keep pressing this correctly? Okay, pull back.
Para men kononti. Alui pare kila alui ye. Tanyo to tongo tatata.
Mogo be pareta. Betarala.
Alui fo pare. Alui. Bekatara.
Mm-hmm.
Ibe kimo bonga.
Akati anu ojela. Kapara morato.
Kele tigo rusbe.
Kapare.
Solo biti ato. Alu ya kilo kusila. Kele tikala la lu pare.
Okay, like you guys, let's go and
Beja.
Io, erestita. Betara la para.
Kala bailado. Ogolu kataka. Kala tigo. Kala tigo de takaka. Kala ko.
Okay.
Alokuta. Iyo. Sokoma.
Milícia. Milícia.
Okay, he's making militants behind this. That's perfectly fine. I love that piece of information. Whew.
Kila. Inyano benuma.
Mbelula.
Alu otulo. Alu iya kilo kilo. Kele timbulu.
Okay. You.
Iyo. Ai, nsiake. Ndioke. Mogobe pareta.
The problem is this can get very hairy very quickly
Pareta.
if I don't have enough units here, and I'm feeling like I might not. I can see my food running out is going to be a pretty big blocker here. Okay.
Ilalu benai. Kenya aliri.
Baro.
Mbeja.
Okay.
Alu iya kilo kilo. Kele timbulu.
This is not optimal, as we can imagine, but it's what's needed right now. Okay.
Kaide. Ai, insegnilo.
Iyo. Wila aluna. Wila zualu.
Kaitoro loku. Alu kena tingolu. Alu isagama. Alu ya ibo. Alu taga. Ila sorolu. Alu kayoke.
Ibe munku. Nimelula. Kabare barama.
Ila lujan. Kala baila. Alu taga.
Alokuta.
Apurata. Pare.
Okay.
Alu kayoke. Alu da. Agata. Bengele.
Alu la basilo.
Alu taga. Alu taga. Kala danso. Nyado. Kala baila. Wado. Kina. Alu taga magela. Alu taga. Kakila alu jogi. Kala baila. Alu taga ma. Kala baila. Alu taga magela.
Baro. Nkake. Iyo.
Neto benjado.
Ila sorolu. Alu taga nya. Sorolu. Lawili. Alu oko. Jeda danso.
Jesus Christ. I think I may have sacrificed too much here.
Alu taga ma.
Oof.
Kapare barama.
Nyata mekela sila.
Oof. And boys.
Alu otulo. Tentara labu.
Danso. Alu kayoke. Kala baila. Alu taga. Kala baila. Alu kayoke. Atobe. Taga ma waso. Kila.
Okay, Chief, just one in here, you in there. Oof.
Mbenya aliri. Ibe munku. Baro.
Kala tiko ipare.
Mbeja. Mbeni lula.
Nyata mekeleka.
Ilalu benari.
Kele tingolu. Kai pare. Kala baila. Nzeke. Aluna. Kala tigo ipare.
Bare barama.
Kalu ipare. Ai. Kala baila pare. Alu taga.
Okay, I can see what I need to make.
Inyano bendaria.
Oh shit.
Alu otulo lulo. Katu kon.
Nyata mekela sila.
Mogobe pareta. Para be
Nyata mekela sila. Kala baila
Wila
parisa.
zualu jam.
Atobe. Kakila alu jok.
Ilalu bena. Barabe kononi.
Kala baila. Wato.
Mogobe pareta.
Kala baila. Alu ipare.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I can eat the cows. I don't want to eat the cows.
Kapare balujan, kilalu nselo. Mbeta gala baradu. Alu otulo Mogoto mekwa bokan. Mogoto pareta.
Okay.
Bara ben kono ai.
Oof.
Io, parecchita. Sofa pareta. Alu pareta sofa. Ia yama kame. Ave komi kusake. Alu dani jela. Atobeta. Io. Atala beta. Bara men kono di. Ave komi alu itaria. Alu pareta sofa.
I'm cooked. I got cooked. I got cooked. We need sofa archer. Yes, we needed a lot more sofas and archers. I needed more production buildings, but it's okay. It's okay. Let me just see. There's this fly is still hold on. There's a book. Come here, you motherfucker. I stunned you earlier as a warning. And now... as Beastie had a harassment fly, then that's the same fucking fly here. And, now that I have a weapon in my hand, he's like, actually, let me leave. Yeah. You sit there. Sit there. We're gonna talk about it. I stunned him earlier. But I didn't kill him, because I don't want squished fly on my hands. But honestly, I regret it. I wish I had squished fly on my hands. Okay. It's fine. Altai, let's do it. He's like, oh, I see you're focusing. Actually, let me sit on you. Let me buzz around your head. Yeah. Rub the... He's currently doing the... Let me just get ready for that next harassment while she's playing. Fucker. You guys know exactly what he's doing with his hands. You've seen this. These boys, they don't stop. He's waiting for my mid game, yeah? Yeah? Good God. Oof. Forward gold, never a good sign. But luckily this is Byzantines, so not gonna panic too much. Let's go put you back. There we go. See, getting that extra sheep here just makes sure that my early game is smooth as freaking butter. Okay. Yeah? He's just sitting there, he's waiting for me. He's like, actually, I'm a fly. I'm gonna be doing fly things. Hold on. I'm just washing my little hair. You thought the fly took over the street. I think he did. Oh, he's going for a normal feudal age. This is not a greedy goose, Byzantines. This is a responsible goose Byzantines. Okay, I say responsible boy, but he's gone for this. He's gone for that. He's got 2 on stone, which means I think he's going hippodrome. I think this man is going hippodrome. Okay. Chop, chop. I think he's going for a good old hippodrome. Now, the reason I think this is because with this split, let's go see. Chief. Just put the sheep in position. Where's this guy from? Is he on berries? We'll see now. Oh yeah, I can actually go and look because I have that extra sheep. Okay. Don't see my second gold that I want to be greedy on. But I actually wouldn't mind a good old hippodrome build from our friend here. No, he's not. But his age-up timing is going to be so scuffed. Okay. Over here. And let's go. Once a quarry. Boys. Wood, please. Okay, perfect. Let's see. So he's not on berries, but his age-up timing is going to be a little bit off. Now, the reason I thought he was going for the hippodrome is because when you have this many on gold, it doesn't make... I guess it just didn't make any sense to me. Okay. Right over there. There's the few boys over here. Go, go, go. Need 1 wood. Oh my goodness. Okay. You guys want to... Yeah. Now he's going for winery. I was a little bit worried because of the possibility, but at the same time, it's fine. It doesn't matter if he goes for either. I'm gonna do the same thing as I planned to do from the get-go. Boys, 1 more. So let's go. All of these boys deliver the goods. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so see, this is very risky. If his scout was behind there, it would be GG. But you know, sometimes we gotta take these big risks, right? Okay. Now his age up is a little slow, which means he is definitely getting his cisterns up and running. Boys, let's go here. Perfect.
Calasani. Naje, io. Capare parama. Io
Okay.
na apamu.
There we go.
Whamenqt. Mpare taka.
Para.
Oof.
Baraben kononi. Ilalu benari.
Okay.
Iyo sokoma.
Alokuta.
Perfect.
Baraben konontin. Baraben konontin.
Okay. Rest of you.
Dani jela.
Perfect. Let's go. Whew.
Obe muma.
Kapare barama.
Mm-hmm.
Capare parama.
Baraben kononi.
Pare taka. Mbe bola. Alu otu.
Iyo sokoma.
Inyano be mu. Iyo nga afamu. Iyo kataka kila. Kamuta fengo kata.
Whew. Okay. Whew.
Pare taka.
Almost.
Iyo sokai dejela.
Sofa pareta. Alu iya kilo.
Okay, this guy. He's gonna go harass these boys. Cows get inside. That's unfortunate.
Whamenqt. Kai la parasilang.
Ilalu benari. Alu iya kilo.
Okay, Chief, you are gonna go the long way around.
Ai mse aje. Para.
Baraben kononi.
Iyo. Koroto.
Abeja. Nimelula.
Apareta pairola. Pare taka. Iyo.
Okay.
Iyo. Pare kita.
Iyo Sokoma.
Suborila.
Kauke. Akunya lasak.
Nala.
Kaya nongo.
Mbe boy kaka. Mba boyika.
Danso, Tarioke.
Na la harata. La akoba. Na.
Kailame.
Kasap.
Suborila kakaito tara.
Alu pareta sofa. Alu isofa.
Mogo ben pareta.
Perfect. Ooh.
Kapare barama. Ila tualu. Jan.
Benja.
Alu ilame. Ali ilame. Ke iyo.
Okay, you boys, let's go keep doing this.
Alu Italia. Sonda sulu. Apareta pairola. Kele jingo beki la tomo.
Pareta kat buluto kulungo.
Pairila alu pareta alibe kono tirola. Paretula. Pairila eta saraki. Kota kuma. Pairila alu. Inya no memuma. Apareta pairola. Pairila alu. Dora alu pa. Alu iya kilotu.
Okay, boys. You.
Pare mba borika. Farari kayibun. Akakiri. Iyo. Mbeke so alu i pare kilalu. Para. Kaila magasila. Mama nala. Sofa pareta. Alu ilame.
Baro.
Ooh.
Benta galapa.
Let's get ourselves ready for the next age.
Ali ilame.
Start pushing forward, you boys.
Nala. Iyo.
These guys are going to do a great job at just raiding.
Ai, apaitolo.
Although, I don't want to be moving out with these when I have invested so much already into my cow economy.
Kilalu. Takamo wakato.
Pareta kataga. Iyo. Na apamu.
Okay, boys. Go. Wait, I only have one barracks? Oh god, this could be tragic.
Sofa. Ila yamahulu. La yamara rulu. Kabori komaka. La yamara mbeta haka. Kagido gosi. Ali. Alu mzake. Afaga. Alu itaha majela.
Okay. Let's do the same. Boys, deliver.
Iyo. Teni lola. Ali la menke. Kapaga. Alu yangawa.
Benja. Mbeni lula.
Alu ilame. Alu itaga majela. Ngawa. Mbepo ikama.
Okay. Because we need to be sure we don't get run to death with cataphracts.
Ali la menke.
Let's see if there's any shenanigans. None at all. These guys, we're going to get a few more of them.
Alu iyakilo.
This thing reinforced.
Itaga majela.
And he's already doing his farm transition. Alright, I think with my cow economy, I'm in an okay spot here.
Itagama Mbappe. Yamahulu na Yamahuto Alu Itagama. Soda Sita Signori. Ani Serute. Alu Pareta.
Danso, kaipare.
Damn, that's unfortunate.
Baratuma.
Mberaga la Minto. Yamarute Tipolo. Kelu.
Okay,
Munyanta kapoko kakila tanyame. Beilula.
Yamarite. Yatrito.
let's go and make sure we get another stable or two.
Soda Sol. Barawado. Amuntako Ajetali.
Okay, rest of us right over here. I just make sure my javelin throwers are going to be doing great. +1, +2 ranged attack apparently is the only thing that's on the cards for us. Okay, and okay. And more stables. Okay, let's go.
Alui pare kila lutani. Muyanta para la.
Okay, so now he's going to be again respond to that side. See that he has a lot of spears. I'm going to do my slow archer transition. Launch connector. Now joining that fight too. Very nice. Okay. Oof.
Sani, muyanta para la. Boji. Alui fa pareil.
Okay.
Alu ya kilo tiki laga. Nga bata. Perilalu. Perilalu pare. Oto bulta. Akanyato. Alu ya perilalu mbeta ka kele dingo. Oto kuma. Kanyo to tombo tataka. Dobo. Yamarulu beyenga. Kila lupo. Yamari te di folo. Galu, amsetu kilalu jotilale.
Okay, so first, just go. Okay, this is fine. We've got the cows, we've got the archers now. I'm gonna get a few more archer ranges. Could potentially just get a second TC. Okay. Okay. Woo. Okay, let me go get one of these guys to scout for me. Lots of longbows. Don't love that.
Sila. Taga ibeta ila tu lamento. Alugo. Gelu. Aluga lo me bekela wona. Munyanta kela. Ke alu. Sai sai.
Ooh. Let's just double check if there's any other. You chief, go put it in. Let's go pick up that next relic. There you go. Okay. I can see that we could potentially just get this thing. And one of those. Ooh. Okay. This is, I think, gonna be a pretty hard spot for me to actually handle. Go right here, you chief, right here. Okay. Okay, now he's getting ready as well. We're just gonna seal the deal with a nice little mangonel. Because you guys know how much we love a good mangonella. Okay. It's mangonel time, boys. A few more of these guys. All right. Mangonel time, please. Okay, we're going invisible. That's the great thing about Mr. Fadis. Perfect. Constant pressure. And now, even with all my control, I do not have enough space for, can you believe it, for mangonels even. Okay, let's go. Okay, 11 boys. Okay. Go, let's go, let's go. Okay. Now, I don't have enough production buildings, so if we lose a fight, it can be very tricky. So that's why we're quickly going to build that. And let's start pushing forward. We're going to go straight for where it hurts. Go here. Another one, and More of these guys. So I have 85 eco, more than enough. Go. He's got siege as well, as you can see his units walking really slowly. Mm-hmm. 42 sofas. Oh, good God. Woo! That's a lot of sofas. That's a lot of furniture in your base. Oh my goodness. Oh, yes. Slowly we climb. A lot of furniture. Poor guy. Okay, was this it? One more. Two more? I don't know. Ah, it looks like two more. Let's see. I was hoping to... Yeah. Two more. Conk one soon. Oh, hopefully. Pro Scouts with Malians? No. No. We're not going to be pro scouting today. I would like an ode to the future patch that hopefully will address pro scouting, because pro scouting is everywhere. I would like to see pro scout die, so I am gonna play like pro scouts is dead. It was lower ranked, maybe one more. Okay, maybe, but I do think we only get 24 points, and I need to. How much am I on Sentinel? 78. Yeah, I just need 22 points. I could do this. Me and Beastie keep saying it. Oh, we've been saying it for months. Because of the pro scouts situation. Yeah. We've been saying this for months. So I guess it's just more of a hopium kind of thing. Let's see if this House of Lancaster. How dare you want pro scout to die? Because I do. What are you gonna do about it, Mustafa? You want them to live? Oh God. Oh. Oh, I shouldn't have done that.
Good luck.
Oof.
Have fun.
Can someone please stalk this guy on AoE4 World? I would just like to know, what did he lose against before? Who did he lose against? Did he lose against anyone who was like half decent? Okay. Let's go. The rest of us all the way over here. Ooh, he's 71% winner. Yes, but that means when he's in Conk 1 now, that means he lost against people. That means he lost against people. So, this could mean I'll be fine. Didn't want my villagers to split like this, but it is what it is. Okay. Okay. Let me go find him on AoE4 World. Whamen. Oh. God damn it. I know. We might be getting our ass handed to us today. It is what it is. Suck my dick, dude. Oh my god, he bug abused. Oh, this motherfucker is bug abusing. Oh, he's a bug abuser. Oh my god. Fucker. Okay, you guys know what he just did. He put a mill down. And he made sure that all of those guys are rallied onto the mill. What a fucking fucker. What an asshole. I cannot believe it. Fucking, you know the best part is he's from China. And people are always like, oh, it's not all Chinese people. Then why the fuck do the Chinese players have such a reputation? Disgusting. Oh my goodness. You want to represent your community, right? And then you get people who bug abuse, who... Let's go, put you guys here. You get people who bug abuse, you get the map hackers, and you're like, okay, well, not all Chinese players hack, right? But significant portion of you fuckers are all representing your community wonderfully. Oh my god, what did Whamen just say? Is that even allowed? I wonder. Okay. Get this one here. We're done over there. He probably paid this fly as well. Oh, this fly! Yeah, let's go see what he's doing. Oh my goodness. Oh. You can still pro scout the sheep. That is disgusting. How dare you say something like that in my stream? I'm gonna pepper you boys up a little bit. Yeah, boys, perfect. We are gonna be living our best life. Being aggressive. Now keep in mind, this guy is on a Smurf account. So, firstly, we're already at a little bit of a disadvantage, but it's fine. It does not matter. I'm not gonna let it bother me at all. Boys, let's go and do this. Get a staple. Almost got the fly. Go find that second gold as well. I honestly might want to go pro scouts just because of this. Ugh. Okay. I don't really know what to do. Whamen is aggressive. Yeah, a poor fly almost paid the price. Okay. Oh! She's just mad. Okay, let's roll this way. Good chief. Let's actually rally them that way. So we can go and see what we can get. Boys. Oh god, that's awful. Oh my goodness. Okay boys, let's go. Let's go. Okay, rest of us on food here. Okay. With wheelbarrow, it is what it is. Can't believe this guy seriously did that. I'm actually kind of upset at how people do bug abuse like that. Just something that small. It's not about losing the game. It's about losing the game against someone who really is just not appreciating Age of Empires, not respecting the the game, I feel like, in a way. Fuck, I wish I knew bugs. No, I'm like, I wanna abuse the bugs against this guy. Okay. Okay, let's go, boys. Yet again. Ooh. You guys, let's go back into the woodline. Mm-hmm. Boys. I'm feeling like I want to go castle, but at the same time, I know this doesn't give me anything if I end up in castle. Let's go castle. Oh, what? Okay, there's the sofa. We're going on in. All right. You boys, let's do it again. Okay. Okay. The rest of us on food. Perfect. Go do it again. Let me see. And the cows. Okay. Now the most important is I should not die. I should not die to a quick push from this guy. Okay, keep making units. Let's go. Let's buy our... Okay, let's get your boys ready. Oh my god, are we really... Yes, we are really in this position. Okay, so he went for the white tower anyway. Oof. All right, a few of these guys. Get me another sofa or two. I can't believe I didn't kill that thing. Oh my goodness. Okay. What do I have the most of? I don't have any javelins. Okay. I thought I was maybe like pumping on a javelin economy already, but there is no such thing. I do not have javelins at all. Okay, let's get a few of these guys. Perfect. Do we even have our villager? Yeah, the villager is gonna be able to do that in a second. You chiefs, come help. Okay. Okay, we need our sofas. Let's just go be annoying. Gonna get a few more sofa production buildings because we are gonna be up against a very aggressive boy. Another one here. Okay, sofas looking good. Let's go double check that they have everything they could need. The boys here. Okay. Alrighty, boys. Let me see where my other sofas are. None of them here. Okay. Okay, and the problem with them is he's gonna be able to go Imperial now because I'm not doing any damage. Hello? Hi, Totsi. Hi, Tote. I am here. Sorry? She's done. Oh, okay. She actually just wanted to confirm that. That's wild. Okay. Whew. Alright, boys. You are gonna give me more production buildings. And now... Okay, he's got a lot of manners, but luckily I do have the backup economy. I don't think it's going to be fruitful enough. Okay, yeah, he's definitely not producing a lot of units, so he's most likely going to go Imperial. I need to do some damage right now. Let's go... Where can I actually attack? This side, this side, this side. I can just attack into the manors. Or, don't be trapped by the gold things. Let's just go around. Keep going around. Okay, let's put it back. Okay, back. Okay. Okay, boys, a few more here. You guys, let's make this a much harder survival type of situation for our friend. We don't need to fight into the king's or into the white tower. We could just fight here. Okay. Okay. Okay, boys, you are all bound to number 3. Let's go. Number 1. Uh-huh. Okay. I need to probably make more units. Oh, shit. Okay, now these guys also stop firing. I completely forgot that that's the case. Okay, let's go. Go all the way to the back. This motherfucking smurf can go and smurf yeah. I don't know what rank he's at, but at least we stopped him. Let's get a little bit more food. Oh, they actually muted it. Oh, we beat the smurf to go to Conqueror ourselves. Very good, yeah. Very, very good. He's not smurfing. That's why he's only played 28 games with a 72% win rate. Yes. Yes. Maybe it's his team game account. I think we did it. We deserved it. We deserved Conk properly. And that was the most important. Now, that's why he has multiple accounts with the same name. Oh yeah, he kind of does, doesn't he? Yeah, because it's his one and only account that he's just like living his best life on, right? Apparently, there's a huge Chinese community with that is playing, and they're all in Conk 3. It's absolutely wild. I'm looking at the ranked ladder now, and there is already more than 150 people in Conk 3. That is wild. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh my god. Okay. That's all I needed. That's all I needed. Now I'm going to quit Age of Empires. I'm never playing this game again. No, I'm very happy that we were able to get this far already. What's going to happen from here on is I'm quickly going to go record something. So what I've been doing recently is I am recording some some guides that people can just play along so that they know exactly how to execute something, what to do, because sometimes it can get a little overwhelming if you are trying to learn a new civilization, and the problem is you just get a little overwhelmed with all the millions of things happening at the same time. So, Conk 1 is enough for me. I realized I went to look to see if anyone else is streaming, so you guys can head over there. But for now, what I'm gonna do is I'm quickly gonna do a play with me build that we're gonna be doing with HRE. Because a lot of people, when they play, they get a little bit, how can we say it? They get a little overwhelmed with the usual guides. So what I've done is I've indulged myself in a play with me kind of guide so that you can follow along and try to go from there. Okay, so we're gonna do HRE versus Byzantines. I just chose a random one. I could also just choose English. But this guide, I think the one we'll be doing right now, is gonna be a fast castle. And then the other one, I would do a fast feudal. So I'm quickly gonna do those two so that people can sit back and play along. This is just gonna be where we do the first 8-ish minutes of the guide and go from there. So let's quickly go do exactly that. So it's video record time. Give me 1 second. All right. All right, so basically what we're having here today is we're going to be doing a play with me in HRE. So we are going to do 2 different builds. This video is going to be the fast castle build. And this is not something that works as well when you're in higher ranks. But if you're especially, I would say, around low plat, this is something that's pretty easy to execute. And all the way down, because you're not going to get harassed by your opponent too early on. Now, unless you're playing against a civilization that makes spears and stuff in the early game, or like in Dark Age, this is going to be very, very straightforward. So what we're going to be doing is I am just going to be exactly saying what we are doing at every point of the game. This is going to go on YouTube, and you're going to be able to just play the video from the point marked in the video that allows you to follow through, and we basically play together. So before the game begins, what we need to know about this is HRE, they have the prelate. We have to make sure that we can move back and forth with the prelate and inspire our villagers. So at the start of the game, what we always do is we click our TC, we make a villager. And for HRE, it's a little bit different from other civilizations. We split them into 3-3. 3 on food, 3 on gold, and then rally the rest on food. And that's basically your overview of the early game. So let's go do exactly that. I'm gonna click the TC, make a villager, put all the villagers on food initially, while I send my scout out to go around the map. Keybind my scout, keybind my villagers, or keybind my base. And with 3 villagers, I'm gonna go move out, make a house and a mining camp, so that these guys can start working. Rally your villager onto food. So from here, you'll see you're going to constantly get your villagers rallied onto food while there's 3 on gold. Right now, the villagers are building, 1 is building the house, 2 are building the mining camp. Numbers don't matter that much. And your prelate is going to be in between. Now, I usually say you need 2 keybinds. I use number 4 for my TC and number 2 for my scout, so I can constantly look at my scout and be like, hey, what is he doing? So we're going between them, and now that the gold is done building, I'm gonna go with my 3rd keybind and move my prelate to the gold villagers. So what I want to do here is I want to ensure that my prelate is inspiring all of these. Once he does that, we can see that he's still inspiring all of these villagers, and they're getting a color of gold. Now, if you click on one of the villagers, you can see how long they're going to be inspired. But once he's done inspiring, we want to move him back to our food villagers so that he can continue inspiring the food. With my scout, I'm trying to get a pretty deep scout to see if he's going to go for Dark Age spears. Our opponent is not going for Dark Age spears, so I don't need to deviate from my build at all. I'm surrounding my TC with a few sheep to ensure that the villages don't stack too much on top of one another. Right now, we are at 7 on food, 3 on gold, and now an 8th on food. So usually this is where people are disagree on where you can start splitting your villages. I'm going to keep my villagers rallied onto food, and I'm going to pre-key bind 3 of the villagers that I'm going to be aging up with. The prelate, by now, he needs to go back to the gold villages and keep inspiring them. Now, we're quickly going to now decide where we want to put our chapel. So our chapel needs to find a spot that can be inspired and can be safe. So I'm going to put my chapel between the gold and the wood because I want to get the gold inspired and I want to get a wood line inspired. I leave 4 tiles between my TC and my chapel, but I could also just do 2. So once we have our chapel position here and I'm still fighting this fly next to me, we can see I'm still rallying on to food. My prelate needs to go back to the food villages and inspire here. Now what I can see from this is I have 50 wood still. I can now decide, do I want to go for a burger rush or do I want to go for something that is a little bit more safe? And I think we're going to go for the safe one. So there's 2 deviations of this build. You can go for a burger rush to make sure that you make a lot of units very quickly and you overwhelm your opponent. And the other one is you can just go and try to get all the relics. The prelate, he now needs to go back to the gold villages and inspire them again. And I think I'm going to go for prelates. So I'm rallying on to wood. I want to get 2 villages on wood so that they can start doing some work. Okay. I'm going to ask my editor to pause this, go and edit this part out of the video because me and this fucking fly, we cannot coexist. Oh my god. What is up with this thing? Holy crap. Come on. Just sit on me. Just sit on me. Just sit on me. Come on. Oh my goodness. Okay. So, aside from that, I would like to put this piece just at the start. With HRE, you have to decide where you're going to put your chapel. With your chapel, you usually put it between 2 resources, such as a woodline. Woodline is always your safest choice, and you don't always want to put it forwards. But in this game, you'll see my spawn is a little bit forward. And because of my woodline and my gold is forward, so I'm putting my chapel between there because I think it's going to be more important for me to inspire both of those. So, let's continue. Okay, so I'm building a house with a villager to ensure I don't run out of population space. Want to make sure all my villagers on the gold are inspired. They are inspired, and now I move this guy back so that he can inspire the wood villagers and he can inspire the food ones. I'm going to start rallying onto gold yet again, but now I have 2 on wood. You can also do 3 on wood. And from here on, we now want to make sure we get a few more villagers on gold here. We have 9 villagers on food, and this is going to be really, really important to have enough food to do this with. As we can see, my sheep, I only have 5 sheep left, so this might get a little bit tricky as the food is running low. I did not get enough sheep to make this too easy. So with this guy, I'm ensuring that I get all of these inspired, and I'm already going to move some of these villagers out here onto berries. Now, berries, they're not optimal. If you have a deer pack close to your base, you want to rather put it there. But right now, I'm not going to have a choice for very long. As we can see, now I have 5 villagers on gold. I'm going to rally back onto food. And I'm going to queue up a prelate. So I want to queue up a prelate because for me, it's going to be quite important to actually get the relics already. This prelate is going to go inside the Arcane Chapel so that he inspires everyone in a range. So, with the next prelate coming out, we can see the villagers about to pop out. Prelate, I'm rallying him backwards so that he can go and inspire the villagers at the back. And we can see here, with these guys, I am able to get my first lumber camp as well. So those 2 villagers chopping wood, they're going to go to the lumber camp. The scout is going to keep seeing if my opponent is doing anything funky. So, prelate is out. He's going to go inspire all the villagers at the back. That is on the other side. And now we're going to think about getting to that fast castle. I'm going to rally the rest of my villagers on food. With 14 on food, you already have a little bit too much. I'm going to remove 2 of them. I'm only going to leave 12 on food, and the rest of them are going on wood. Now, the prelate has inspired all of these guys, so now I'm going to move them out on the map as I'm getting closer to castle. So that second prelate is already moving out, and my first prelate is doing exactly the same. Both of them moving out to try and get a relic in their hands already, or try to move into position for the relics. So what's important for me is I'm ensuring that my prelates are aggressive, because I'm not going to have access to those relics for too long. So both my prelates right now are heading towards the far sides of the map, and they're going to be able to pick up these relics pretty quickly. And now it's only 6.5 minutes and I'm already on my way to castle. I'm aging up with 9 villagers. If my opponent is being aggressive, I can make a little wall here, or I can start making a production building. Now, with all of these villagers coming out, I just keep queuing up the villagers, and I see I'm floating a little bit of gold. Now, with that gold, I can get an upgrade, I can get another prelate, but I'm going to keep making villagers, and I'm going to start getting some upgrades in between. I queue up wheelbarrow. Now, upgrades, it can be a little bit risky, because you want to make sure that you have your prelates ready to already go and pick up the relics. So with these prelates, they are in position, and the moment we hit the age up, just make sure that all these other villagers also have a job already. The moment the age up hits, you click on the relic, and you bring it back to the base. Click on the relic, bring it back to base, and back in our base with the Loregnes Cathedral, we go queue up another prelate now. So now you're seeing yourself floating a little bit of wood. With this wood, I usually prefer to get some safe production buildings, such as archery ranges, especially if your opponent has spearmen. But it can still get a little hairy, because you have just invested so many resources in getting to Fast Castle. You already have 2 prelates making their way back to your base, and you want to be sure that these guys are shift-clicked on every single relic so they can get every relic on the map. Our first relic is on his way here. We see our villagers on food is running out of food, but slowly but surely, now our relics are going to make it back to the base. And you can see, as I'm doing all of these, I'm trying to get each of these relics a nice little home so that they can start producing gold. You can see here this one as well. He's going to get dropped off. And I'm already going to send him out to his next objective. And his next objective is going to be getting some sacred sites, if I already have a prelate on every relic I wanted. So this one, as we can now see, I have 3 relics already, and I'm slowly starting to add archers at the back. So with the archery range, I can do this pretty well, but I have to be careful because my food is going to run out any second, and because of all this wood, you can slowly start adding farms, so that your food does not run out. Now with my archers, I'm going to put this in position to try and defend if any attacks land, because usually if you are being greedy, they will start attacking. Both my prelates are out to catch the last few relics, and the Loregnes Cathedral can only hold 3, so we need to make some other buildings for the relics to sit in. In that case, it can be an outpost, such as the one I've created here, and I'm going to get a little bit of stone so that I can reinforce this. The rest of my archers is now in production, and I'm going to keep my units close to the base so that I do not lose them. This relic is going to go into the tower, which means that my tower is going to be a bit stronger. My food just ran out, so I'm going to need to quickly find a way to get more food. And the way we do this, in my case, is just going to be by adding more farms. So we have our archers. I can also go for a few crossbows, because what I want to do is make sure I have enough wood to keep producing. And now, with the prelate that I have here, this guy can go and inspire as we get out of the range of the chapel, or he can also go for the next objectives, getting the sacred sites. This one all the way back now, and just keep making houses. So you don't get housed between all of this. We can see I have quite a few archers already, and I'm ready for a few attacks. And as you get enough wood, if you're constantly making units, it can be horsemen, it can be anything, keep adding in farms, because your food is always going to be your limited resource. So let's go find that last prelate. Where is our last bit of a relic? This guy can go and get the next one. But that's basically it. Now you are in castle. And the thing is, at this point, you can pause the game. you're busy watching the video, and you can now decide, what am I going to do with my army? Am I going to go for a few knights? Am I going to go for men-at-arms? If you do, you just stop adding farms as much and you make a production building. Then you can add a farm right after. So this is basically where you're going to be at in this game. And you're slowly just going to add more resources. Because HRE has a pretty boosted economy, they can add these resources quickly. You just need to find a way to stay safe. Remember, HRE does have emergency repair. And with these outposts, if you get a little bit more stone, you're going to be in a pretty good spot to just reinforce this. And with all the gold that I have, honestly, I could just buy stone. I don't even need to go and get anything else. So now I'm adding a market, I'm adding a blacksmith, I'm just making resources. You can see I've got 5 on gold and I have 1,700 gold. That's not good. You should spend your resources. And now, bring my last prelate home. I'm going to put my relic inside this one. And with my market, I'm just getting a little bit of stone. Now, you don't need to buy the stone. It's all about the mindset and what you want to do with it. And with all of my towers being reinforced, if he starts attacking me, he's going to have so much trouble actually killing me. So all of this makes it much, much easier to defend yourself. And now I'm just reinforcing my base. From here on, you can make a lot of units. If you can see that you can fight his army, I cannot because those are horsemen. I'm going to get upgrades, so I can go Imperial with this because I have all of these defenses in my base. I can add more towers to make sure I stay safe. And you can see I just keep on producing. So I'm going to go for archers because I like them. Oh, actually, let's add a few men-at-arms in here because men-at-arms are a little bit harder to kill. Now I have all the sacred sites. I move my prelates back home so I don't lose them or put them in little stealth forests all around. So now, when he starts to attack, you want to use your towers to be defensive, move your units back, attack, move, attack, move, attack, move. And you can see this tower is going to be doing the fighting for me. Usually, you're not going to be able to wall or law your opponent's units as they will run away. But, because we're playing against the bot, we just got 3 free archers. So, anyway, now your base is in a position where they are really going to struggle to break through it. So, it doesn't matter how many units he tries to bring here. He's going to have a lot of trouble with that. From here on, you can expand onto the map without being pressured because you are just so far ahead with all those relics. But the rule is, always make units, get upgrades, keep making things. Don't stop because the moment you stop, that's when they have a chance. So, now, that is it. For now, that is the fast castle and the mindset afterwards. Let's quickly do another HRE game where we stay in feudal and we actually use that economy to expand and try to outlast our opponent. In this case, what we want to do is we also want to get as little food as possible for the example of this guide. So, in real life, okay, hold on. Make him orange. I'm going to make myself yellow so I fit with the HRE symbol. And let's go start on Dry Arabia. So, the whole point of these guides is so that you can log in, play the video, and just follow along. So before we start, let's just do our HRE recap. HRE has a prelate, means he inspires, and the villager split is going to be very different at the start of the game. With HRE, because we're going to go for a chapel, we want to make sure that we can see exactly where we aim to put our chapel from the beginning. So we'll talk about that as we are busy doing the scouting, producing villagers in the early game. So we're going to talk about the split. And this is going to be a feudal guide. So you're going to stay in feudal, you're going to let the HRE economy do the talking, and go from there and do the heavy pushing. So, let's get going. Remember, when we unpause this game, it's going to be queue up a villager, send your scout out, and split your villagers correctly. So, let's do that. Queue up my villagers, scout all the way out, rally villagers onto my food. And the prelate, hey, stop that. Now, I keybind my units as well, and get all of my sheep in position. Now, as we can see, the TC is rallied onto food. We take 3 villagers from food, we make a house, and a mining camp. Keep an eye on your scout, you don't want to lose track of your scout. So, now, as your scout is going to go out, we want to do a little bit of an aggressive scouting here so we can get as many sheep as possible. And usually if you're playing against most civilizations, they can be a little bit sneaky. They can build barracks in Dark Age, and HRE might need to respond to that. Now, the scout picking up sheep, I'm keeping an eye on him constantly and always making villages. The prelate now, him going to inspire the gold villagers because we want to make sure our villages are shining yellow, aka they are being inspired. Be careful not to lose your scout against the TCs. See what your opponent is doing and make sure that you are aware of what his plan is. Now, we talked about this a little bit. We have to decide where we're going to put our chapel. We keep rallying onto food, non-stop. Just rally onto food all the way until you get to 8. This guy, he's just finished inspiring, so we move him back to food so he can inspire these villagers again. So, if I look at this spawn, I would like to put my chapel between the gold and the wood here, or I could put it a little bit safer to the back. Now, because I love getting my resources properly inspired, I'm gonna put my chapel right over here. So, let's see that this prelate keeps inspiring, and now we have 8 on food. My next villager is gonna go out on wood here. So, I have 8, 3, until we go towards the age up. So, keep making villagers. We see our villagers on gold are not inspired. We move our prelate back there to get them inspired too. The scout needs to go back to the base at around this point because it's time for him to deliver the sheep so we don't run out of food. You can see my sheep are spread around the TC on the same spots so that villagers can easily access them without them running around each other too much. The prelate inspired the gold villagers here. Now he goes back to work and it's time for us to age up. I age up with 3 villagers and I'm putting my chapel 4 tiles away from the TC. You can also do 2 tiles, but I'm just doing this because it makes it a little bit easier for me to be able to put farms there as well. So, with this scout, I'm dropping off my sheep. We want to drop our sheep off in the chapel range, so when that circle is around it, it's going to be fully inspired. And this prelate now, as we can see, he's just inspiring around. We don't want him to inspire the villagers that are building, because it doesn't make them build any faster. You want to make sure your prelate is inspiring villagers that are actually doing the work. I have 5 on food and 3 on wood. I would like to get 1 more on wood. So I'm going to rally my TC onto the wood line and take one of these food villagers to do so. The prelate is now going to go to the gold to keep inspiring. One of these food villagers I'm sending out to the berries to get a mill. Now the mill on the berries is not because I want to gather from the berries. It's because I want to start getting upgrades. Because everything we do, we want to do for a reason. I left my villagers on gold because I want to keep getting upgrades. My wood villagers, I would like to move them to the chapel wood. So we're going to move those guys over here and make sure you don't get pop capped. I'm getting to the point now where it's time for me to make a house. At 19 villagers now, let's quickly make a house. And we can very soon start to get some upgrades. The prelate inspiring the villagers on the food. And we could even age up with a few more now, since they're all in position. But for now, we're going to leave it as 3, so that you don't need to move stuff around too much. By this point, you need to be close to your opponent's base with your scout, so that you can see what he is doing. What is most important at this stage of the game is that you keep rallying onto wood, and you have 4 villagers on food. With HRE, you can technically have 3 on food, but use 4 so that you get used to it, and you know this is a rule for most civilizations. I've queued up wheelbarrow, and the moment I age up, I'm gonna queue up double broadaxe as well. These villagers, straight onto the food, the prelate inside the arcane chapel. Want to see what my opponent is doing, what resources he's getting, etc. So, as we can see, I have a lot of wood right now. And this is where HRE starts to feel pretty good. Once I have 12 on wood, I'm going to stop this and I'm going to start making units. For me again, I would like to get archers. Archers are cheap and they do a pretty good job at defending. I need to make sure that my opponent doesn't show up in my base and actually do damage to me. So this can be archers, this can be horsemen, but with archers, I'm usually a little bit more defensive. Now, what you can see I'm doing right now is I'm adding a farm because I have so much wood. And I'm like, oh, I should probably not be doing that. But I want to start getting a little bit of resources or a little bit of villagers onto food. Because in most games, you're not going to have a lot of food available. So I'm going to start making archers. As long as I keep producing archers, I queue up, let's say 2 archers from my archery range, and make sure all my food is in the range of the chapel. And I'm spending my gold as I can. Every single time there's available resources, spend your gold. I see I still have so much wood. Let's add another production building. I can add something else. Let's add a barracks. And add yet another house. But always make units. And then when you see you have enough for a farm, you just add an extra farm. With our scout, we have to go see what our opponent is doing. And I'm rallied onto food constantly. You can see with all of these guys, as long as they are working inside the circle, they are going to be inspired. So I need to quickly get this house up and running. So maybe building a house with a different villager would also be good. And a potential here is you could wall it off, or you could make a little tower. Now I love putting a tower here for HRA because they're a very defensive civilization if you need them to be. But now I already have 3 archers. And because I don't want to just run out on the map and lose all my units, my archers are going to be in the base for now. So I keep getting upgrades. I have 148 gold right now. So I need to think about what does this look like for me in a little bit? How am I going to spend this gold? So in my case, I'm probably going to go and try to get a blacksmith so that I can go get some upgrades. If my opponent is being aggressive, I have to make a tower or just make more units. But what I could also just do is make more units. So I'm getting a blacksmith quickly and slowly just adding farms with my food villages the moment I can, while constantly still be producing units. It doesn't matter what units you produce, just make units. If your opponent is going for archers, ideally don't make a bunch of spearmen, make horsemen. But as long as you are always producing, you are going to be much further ahead from your opponent. You see the villagers on the wood. I need to keep making sure that I have enough on wood, because now we can see I'm spending, but I'm floating a little bit of food because I don't have the wood to be able to do this. Keep adding houses. I'm gonna, based on how many units I have, which I see I have a lot of archers, I'm gonna get +1 ranged attack as well. And basically what we are doing right now is we're just trying to set ourselves up for an attack pretty soon. So the whole point here is to just keep producing units so that you can eventually attack. Now, when your economy looks like this and you're starting to notice, okay, I'm floating too much food, you need to keep producing, and at the same time, like I said, keep rallying onto your external resources so that you can balance your economy. With every bit of gold I have, I'm just going to keep getting upgrades. And with my units, once I start queuing up this many, then it might be time for me to think about adding a second production building. Because again, we see I'm floating too much food. What you could do is pull a few from the food and put them on a different resource. But at the same time, you don't want to let your villagers move around too much. So I'm doing it, but I have to be a little bit careful about this. Not too much idle time. Keep producing, but again, still floating a lot of food, as long as I'm constantly making units. Now I have a few upgrades, and because I have this boosted economy and I've been spending my resources, and again, it doesn't matter on what I spend it, at least I spend it. You will have more units than your opponent. So I'm going to keep on producing. I'm adding another production building now, and I'm constantly producing stuff. So when I now want to go out and attack, I'm asking myself, where is my opponent going to be? With my scout, I'm going to go look for his villages and try to find a pretty safe place to go and land my attack, while adding more houses. So my scout, he sees a few villages, and I'm going to go and run around and try to do some damage to him. So, I see the villagers, but what's very important, do not lose your units. Attack a villager, pull back. And with the archers, as we can see, I move in and out. And I try to attack. Men-at-arms are really good at taking some fire. Select all army and A move. Because I constantly produced units, and you don't want to queue up this many from one production building. Rather produce them from somewhere else. Because of this, you are able to constantly attack. Make sure your front units, like your melee units, don't take too much damage. And when you get into this position and you're floating this many resources, I'm gonna just add more farms. Now, if I see I have too much wood, now I rally them back onto food. With these guys, I keep getting upgrades and I keep making units. But you don't want to be wasting your time attacking a lumber camp. You want to ask yourself, where can I find villagers? And I saw he's got some villagers at the back here. So now we're going to take our units and we're going to go attack where the villagers could be. all of our units together. Again, I'm floating too much wood. If you see this, you can add more farms or you add more production buildings. And that's exactly what I'm doing now. So with these guys, I see again, oh, that's just the Whamenqt camp. Let's see if I can get a villager or two as well. Oh. But without taking too much damage. I tried to get a villager, I tried to get another one, and try to get the Imperial official as well. And just like this, you don't want to let the TC do too much damage to you. You always just want to be around fighting, doing damage to your opponent. And that's basically it. With behind this, as we can see, because we had so much wood, we can get a pretty healthy economy behind it too. You can see I'm getting this guy to do all of that, but I'm just rallying my TC onto my farms to keep on producing. Ideally, you want to produce your farms around the range of the chapel. I'm just being a little bit greedier and doing it otherwise. So, as you guys can see, now my units are just going to be too much for him to handle, and I just keep trying to find damage. At this point, don't make a mining camp in between. But at this point, you should be able to kill him, just because you have so many more units. And here you get to make that decision. Do I want to keep fighting in feudal? Do I want to make a ram? For that, I'm going to need siege engineering. Or am I going to go castle? With castle, you are going to need to get a few more on gold. I'm going to grab 7 off of wood, put them on gold. And I'm going to grab a bunch more and put them on a food resource. Just to ensure that I get my resources split up. And I can keep doing pressure while going to age up. But as you can see, with these men-at-arms, they're pretty good at tanking TC damage as well. So if you can get your opponent to be idle, that's always a good feeling. But yes, anyway, that's it. So, feudal aggression, always make units and always be attacking. Or always make units, keep them in your base until you have enough to move out. Make sure that you don't stop making units and always keep adding those farms. Feudal play is a lot harder because you need to balance and always ensure you keep adding farms. Otherwise, you're going to get cooked. And I realize now my camera kind of tilted itself off of the screen. About as tilted as that AI may have felt the last game. And that's it. Now, aside from that, I'm going to be done. I need to go and do my day job. I just wanted to get the recording done. I'll raid someone. Let's go see who is streaming. Ooh. Whamen There we go. He is working on Knights Templar Fortress. Oh my goodness. I believe he's a guy who makes maps and everything. So, yeah. Let's go over to Whamen PvP. Okay. So, guys, I'll see you most likely tomorrow. And then we'll keep pumping on ladder. And hopefully soon DLC. Woo! Okay. Bye, guys. Enjoy.